Hey folks, this is Movie Melvin Rock McDonald here, aka Jarrett, and yeah, it's gonna be a video about a legacy sequel to a franchise, which was only three films in the movie in the series. It was called the the legacy sequel I'm talking about is gonna be a legacy sequel to I Knew What You Did Last Summer. Um, which to be honest I've never seen. All I know that it stars Jennifer Love Hewitt, and and it was made because Scream was a success. Um, I don't know about it, and it was made in the '90s, and there was a sequel called I Knew, and I call it no, it's called I Still Know. It's called I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I think that's the second one called. I don't know what that one movie is called, which from what I heard, it has nothing to do with the first two movies. It's pretty much a sequel in name only. The third movie in the franchise. It had a TV show, which I never knew it had a TV show. I knew Scream had a TV series, but I did not know that. Um, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Huh? Had a had a TV series. Yeah, and I know the Scary Movie. Sorry if I wasn't picking my nose. I was. Oh, by the way, I was scratching my nose. Um, get my nose itching. Um, it was called. Yeah. Yes, the movie Scary Movie. Um, pretty much also parodied that movie as well. As long as also, well, yes, it's also parodied Scream, which I only seen parts of Scary Movie. And sorry, I was stuttering because I stutter when I get nervous. Now, my first reaction is this news is why do we need a legacy sequel to I Knew What You Did Last Summer? Okay, I have not seen I have not seen the original. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I have not seen the sequel. And if I want to watch classic franchises, I would just go watch the originals because to me the originals sound more appealing. I don't These legacy sequels don't sound appealing to me. Okay, and these legacy sequels, and think about these legacy sequels though, you have to watch the old ones to know what's going on. If you don't, you're gonna be confused. And when it comes to old franchises, it's not just in horror, it's just like in every genre. You have to let the past die, okay? And start on a and start a new franchise. Um Even though I have no interest watching the Terrifier movie, it's not because ew, gross, gore, ew. No, it's not because of that. Uh, the reason why I have not seen any of the Terrifier movies is um because because Killer Clowns um don't interest me unless it's the Joker. That's the reason why I never watch the Terrifier movies because I'm not big into evil clown movies unless it's the Joker. Okay, Joker. I'm like I may give that movie a chance because okay, but going back to what I was saying, I would say the Terrifier movies are doing it right. Okay, because it's a new franchise and Arthur Clown is an original character. Okay, now he's not 100% original because there's been evil clown movies in horror before. Pennywise is a great example of that. but the reason why I say the Terrifier movies are doing it right, because they're not trying to remake a established franchise, okay? It was Terrifier is something that was original, and I respect that. It taking an original character and making a franchise out of it. Now, the Terrifier movies was not the first introduction to Art the Clown. There was this movie called All Hallows Eve, which I think was like anthology horror film. I think that was like his first introduction. But Terrifier is when Art the Clown has become a horror icon. but but how is it related to I Know the Summer? Well, it's because these legacy sequels, because it's because Hollywood's not being written well. Terrifier is not a big Hollywood movie, but you get my point. It just seems like in the movie industry today, where there's the movie industry today, they're resurrecting these old franchises because of nostalgia sells, and the reason why they're bringing back I Know What You Did Last Summer is because Scream was it Scream? Yeah, it would be Scream 5. Scream 5 made a lot of money in the box office. Now, the reason why now it's going to be called I Know What You Did Last Summer, okay? Because if they called it, what was the color called? I don't know the color. I think the color was called the Red Article. It was called the some of your I'm a horror fan, but I'm kind of a newer horror fan, so I am not well versed in horror movies. I'm more well versed in action movies. But wasn't the killer called the hook killer, the hand hook killer? If it was called the hand hook killer, people were like, what? Huh? The horror fans would know what the movie's talking about, but casual. It will be called I Know What You Did Last Summer because the sets of Scream. Yeah, because Scream made a lot of money in the box office. I was just rambling. Made a lot of money in the box office. So that's the reason why they're doing a legacy sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer. Okay? And these legacy sequels need to go away, okay? And it's not just horror, it's just any genre. I mean, with action, drama, sci-fi, whatever, they need to die. Okay? No more. Do something original. But the problem is, whenever Hollywood does something original, nobody saws it. Nobody watches it. Nobody goes sees it. Hold on right quick. This movie, Hellfest. Okay, I really enjoy this movie because it's an original slasher. Okay. I would not mind a sequel to the movie. It really does not need a sequel, to be honest, but it really does not need a sequel. But the way the movie ends, it would be important to make it an interesting sequel. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But, matter of fact, nah, this movie don't need a sequel. Scratch that. But I like this movie because it was something original, okay? This was an original idea. I like the idea of the slasher in a theme park. Okay? Do something more like that. Like Have an original slasher film, and not have it be a legacy sequel. And that movie didn't do nothing in the box office because nobody saw it. Okay. Um. You know, instead of trying to resurrect these slasher icons, why create a new slasher icon like Art the Clown? Art the Clown is becoming a horror icon now because people loved him and he's an original character. He's an original character. Not horror, but a but this character has become an icon in the action movie genre. John Wick. John Wick has become the new action hero of this new generation. And the only two legacy and the only when it comes to movies, the only legacy sequel that was good. I have seen. I had to say, to be honest, I not have seen not. I can't talk. To be honest, I have not seen that many legacy sequels. The only one I have seen, as far as movie wise, goes was Top Gun Maverick. And even though I didn't have any nostalgia to Top Gun, I did watch Top Gun, the original Top Gun, before I saw Top Gun Maverick. Um, but I still enjoyed Top Gun Maverick as a movie by itself. Okay, even though I did not grow up that movie, even though I have no nostalgia to Top Gun, I still enjoyed the movie for what it was. Okay, and what's next? They're gonna do a legacy sequel to Friday the 13th, where they the sequels, ignore the sequels, and say um this new one is the real Friday the 13th Part 2. I'm like, that sounds dumb. This new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie is gonna be like, this is gonna be the real sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is dumb. You know what? I wouldn't mind if they did a legacy sequel to Alien and ignore on Part 3. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That's the one exception. That's like a that's the one exception out there. Okay, do a legacy sequel to the first Alien movie, where it ignores Alien 3. Okay, and had that and called that one the real Alien 3. Yeah, that's the one exception I would do. And I just I'm just tired of legacy sequels. Okay, and not every you need to let the franchise die. Okay, it's not just horror. It's just from any genre. Okay. No, I scratched it back. I scratched that. Rambo: Last Blood was pretty much a legacy sequel. I don't know you call that movie a legacy sequel, and guess what? That movie wasn't that great either. Um, I not seen Prey or The Predator because I don't want to. I had no interest in watching those movies. When it comes to film franchises, whether it's in horror, action, sci-fi, you need to let the past die. Okay, let the past die. Okay. I've not seen I have not seen the movie Pet Cemetery 1 or 2, but I heard this quote many times because I watch a lot of because I do watch a lot of horror. Um, I do watch. No, I won't say that. I do watch quite a bit of horror channels, and one of the one of the quotes in the movie is sometimes deader is better, and that is true. Sometimes deader is better. Okay. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you need the past die. Okay, and do something original once. Okay, audiences. Okay, mainstream audiences, or just okay. The average moviegoer. Okay, Hollywood would start doing more original ideas if you support it. Yeah, and stop being so. And this is especially people in America. And stop being so trend driven. Maybe Hollywood would start making original ideas. Yeah, that's the reason why these legacy sequels I keep getting made, because that's the new hip and trendy thing to do. And these modern audiences are like, well, this franchise is not popular, it's not popular enough, it's not trendy enough, and I'm not gonna support it. And that's the reason why movies that are original, like this, don't make any money, because general audiences will be like, it's not movies, it's not not something I have, no. It's not something I'm familiar with, so I'm not gonna watch it. Yeah, let the past guy, let the past die. Okay, enough with the legacy sequels. Okay, and also, speaking of legacy sequels, stop making um Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Okay, if I were to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, I would go watch the original Texas Chainsaw Massacres. But for the exception for like what's that one with where it came that just it don't matter. I just go watch the first um three um Texas Chainsaw Massacres movies, and stop with the legacy sequels, please. Stop, and people stop supporting them. Okay, just because they're trendy doesn't mean you have to support them. I keep with this saying called, just because it's trendy doesn't mean you have to do it. Same with movies. Just because these movies are trendy and popular doesn't not mean you have to support them. Stop. And I'll end this video right here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. And see you guys later. Bye.